Hello, nerds. Welcome to GeekBeast, part of the Geekish Network. This is your daily rundown of geek news. I know we've been gone for about a week now, but we're back. Yeah, we're back. We're back, and we're living in splendor, apparently. Look, check. I'm your host, Chuck, and I have my lovely, beautiful co-host that's in all his 90s splendor, Randy. Say what's up, Randy?
Yo, what's going on, GeekBeast, man? I was at a party. It was an event.
He been in a party all weekend, you guys.
It was 90, so I had to break out the Versace, Versace shades watching. Yeah, that's how I used to do in the 90s.
How he used to do in the 90s. He was rich in the 90s, you guys. Drug dealer rich, apparently.
Hey, I mean, it wasn't real Versace, but hey, didn't nobody know that?
He's in a Versace shirt today, you guys. Randy, we've been gone all week. Randy's been on a bender, apparently. He's Hunter S. Thompson. That's what I've been calling him, Hunter S. Thompson. And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, man. Randy, we about to get into some news. We gotta catch up to the news. We've been out the news cycle for a week.
What are we talking about, Chuck?
First thing we're talking about, Netflix is shutting down its original DVD business after 25 years.
Really?
25-year run, homie. You better order some DVDs so you can have them in your permanent collection.
I mean, this is kind of like historic, right? Because a lot of people, or young people, might not know that's how Netflix started off. They used to subscribe to it, and then you would order your DVDs through the mail, and then they would send them to you. Then you would watch them and send it back to them, and you had a queue. So as soon as you sent one back, then they sent the next one to you, and you could purchase a plan for you could get one at a time, or two at a time, or three at a time. Yeah. Before streaming, before they ever really started streaming original content.
For you all that don't know what a DVD is, because I know we probably have some people that don't know what a DVD is. It is a compact disc that movies are printed to, that they can hold more information than a normal compact disc, and that you can actually watch movies on in a DVD player. They preceded Blu-ray player. An HD DVD.
I was about to say HD DVD, because that was the next sort of transition. Was between there was a battle between HD DVD and Blu-ray players. Because what was it? Did the
Xbox had HD DVD,
which
is a better format. The Funk could tell you it's a better format. but Sony did the smart thing. They were about business. They locked up all the distribution houses and said, hey, y'all print Blu-rays, move film studios, we're gonna give you a discount on all Blu-rays if you put all your things on Blu-ray.
Who had the dopest though ever was VHS. They had VHS and Betamax, for all the people who out there who may not know. VHS is your VCRs, and they won out, but their competition was Betamax,
which was a better format.
Right. VHS made deals with all the porn houses.
They did make all the deals with all the porn houses.
So the porn houses used VHS, and it ended up winning the war. You've never heard of Betamax.
The Funk came in chat. Bring me on for HD DVD versus Blu-ray special podcast episode. He has some words for you. I think Transformers. I think the HD DVD of Transformers was the pinnacle. I think it was the pinnacle of what.
But they lost the Funk. They lost bad.
They did lose bad. They did.
And what was that big one? The huge. It was like a huge DVD player.
Laserdisc.
Laserdisc. Yeah, Laserdisc. Kind of right before DVDs and in between VHS and DVDs.
Yeah.
They even had a game system, didn't they? To use Laserdisc. Did they have a gaming system use Laserdisc?
I don't think so. They probably had games on Laserdisc, but I don't know if they use a gaming Laserdisc system. So that's the first news. So Netflix, it will ship its final disc from DVD.com on September 29th.
I feel like I just want to get a DVD from Netflix.
I do too. I think I'm gonna subscribe so I can get some DVDs from Netflix.
Yeah,
I was the one who made the first leap from DVD Netflix to streaming. The day that they now streaming, I was a day oneer. They had nothing on that streaming service. It was horrible. I used to watch it through my Wii.
Oh wow, wow! Was that
Yeah.
Netflix back on? Oh, when Wii was available?
I watched it through my Wii. I watched it before it came onto my Wii. I had a computer I used to watch it on, and they made a Wii disc, and you put the disc in for the Wii, and they actually let you watch Netflix
Yeah,
streaming.
I just remember that was the way I got introduced to Netflix, was ordering DVDs. I had my queue all lined up.
Yeah, one thing the Funk did correct me on, there were Laserdisc games, and it was like this is in arcades, like
Okay.
Dragon's Lair, Space Ace. They were like, playing cartoons.
Okay.
Mad Dog McGree. It said they were all Laserdisc inside the arcade machines.
Okay. Okay. I just remember Laserdisc, and it might have been just movies, but I thought I remember. I thought there was a game system that had it. Yeah. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Some days to sit and wish.
Wow, you rap. You've been doing a lot of rapping lately too. Ever since this weekend, people don't understand. Randy had a birthday this weekend.
Oh Lord,
guys, and he said he went on the Toastmasters conference in Cincinnati, also known as Sin City.
Cincinnati is not known as Sin City.
Sin City. It's called Sin City.
That's
Cincinnati.
Vegas.
Yeah. No, that is Sin City, but it's known as Sin City. Like, where you going? Go to Sin City?
Lord.
Yeah. And, he went away for the weekends. Like, I'll be back on Sunday. When'd you get back, Randy? When'd you get back?
I got back Monday.
Got back Monday. Went straight into work. Like a true hot college kid. Like a true college kid.
I did that in a long time.
Yeah.
That's how I used to live, but I ain't did that in a long
21
time.
again.
Man.
I know. Another trailer. You probably like this. You're Marvelous. The Marvels trailer brings Kamala, Carol, and Monica together. So we have all the Marvels coming together. Did you see that trailer? Did you see that?
I have not seen the trailer yet.
Of course you haven't. You know why? Because you're out in the streets.
I haven't had time to see it yet.
Oh man, the trailer is remarkable, Randy. And what makes it really great, Kamala Khan is the most charming thing about the trailer.
I'm looking forward to Kamala Khan, and I'm looking forward to what's her name?
Brie Larson and Tiana Paris.
Tiana Paris. I don't care much about Brie Larson.
Dang.
I just don't.
Dang. Yeah. I love Brie Larson.
Monica Rambeau, right? Isn't that her name?
Monica Rambeau.
Rambeau, yeah. Monica Rambeau. So yeah, I'm looking forward to them. I think they're gonna be dope.
Carol Danvers,
we're probably gonna get more into with this movie. We're probably gonna get more into the mutant world, because I thought in whatchamacallit was pretty much suggested that she was a mutant.
They may make her a mutant. She may be an Inhuman.
She may.
Humans and mutants are very close.
Yeah, she may. She's one of them though, and I thought mutant. The way they were saying it was like,
because Inhuman,
because they use the word. It's like your cells mutated. Like they literally use that language. That's what makes me think that she's another mutant.
Well, we'll find out if they're going to lean into that or not. Right now, Marvel's probably recasting or rewriting the story from some unnecessary news.
Yeah.
We'll get.
We ain't gonna even talk about that. We're not gonna speculate.
The Marvels is directed by Nia DaCosta from Candyman and written by Megan McDonald, Nia DaCosta, Elizabeth Karzak, and Zeb Wells. Along with its three big stars, the movie will also feature Park Sung-joon from Parasite, Zawe Austin from Velvet Buzzsaw, and Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury, who also has a series coming out.
Yep.
A movie. I think they made a movie, right? They turned it into a movie.
I thought it was a series.
It's one of those. The Marvels is set to release in theaters on November 10th. So this is going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to see him having his own series. And then the movie, yeah. So, yeah.
Okay. And in true Nintendo fashion, Super Mario Brothers movie is now the highest grossing video game movie ever.
Have you seen the movie?
Yes, I have seen the movie.
It's amazing. I love it.
It's pretty. It's definitely a child's movie.
Yeah, it is.
They don't target adults at all in this. None at all. They're like, we're not having no adult messages. We're not having no adult themes or nothing. This is strictly for the children. My favorite part of it is the Bowser singing his song, The Peach. It made you love Bowser. I think Jack Black did an amazing job. It makes you appreciate Bowser. You don't think of Bowser as just a bad person. Bowser doesn't feel like
Bowser's a terrible person.
He doesn't feel bad when you watch the movie.
He's a terrible person. There's nothing redeeming about Bowser.
He did it for love, Randy. He did it for love. He did it for love. Peach, I think you're cool. Come on. He did it for love, Randy. He did it for love. There was no other reason.
But we went to go see it. My daughter loved it. She was talking about girl power. She loved Peach.
Did she love Peach?
Oh God,
Peach was amazing.
Yeah, she was amazing.
And Bowser thinks she's amazing too.
Bowser thinks she's amazing too. But we call those stalkers.
He didn't stalk her. He got a star. He got a star for a star to show that his love for her.
To take over a kingdom to present to her. And then he tried to put it on her, was like, see, I did this for us. Why are you ungrateful?
Hey. If history's taught us anything, most kings do it for their woman.
There's a lot of them. It's like, and you know what we call them? Tyrants and crazy. That's what we call them.
They're not all tyrants. They're not all tyrants. They're not all tyrants. But the film made 700 million worldwide.
Wow.
The film did even better internationally, becoming the biggest global animated movie opening of all time with 377 million over the 5-day window, breaking Frozen 2's record of 358 million. The Mario Brothers movie is also now the biggest release of 2023 to date, besting Disney and Marvel's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Yeah, it killed. Ant-Man. Ant-Man on streaming services now, isn't it?
Is it? I don't know. I haven't seen it on there.
I thought I saw it out there.
I haven't seen. I'm into so many different shows right now that I haven't gotten to streaming movies yet.
Ant-Man didn't do nearly as well as they thought it was.
Yeah.
I mean, they had a breakout star, but even
it is especially a big release for Illumination. It's highest ever, beating out 2015's Minions, and beat out recent Universal Studio releases like Jurassic World Dominion and Fast and the Furious 9.
Oh, it beat Fast?
It beat Fast. See, it beat Fast. But Fast 10 is coming out. We're going to see if there's going to be a switching of the crown again.
Lord. It was even rumors now, since Mario did so well, they're thinking about making the Legend of Zelda into
they have the talks are about a bunch of sequels: Legend of Zelda, Metroid, open up the Nintendo universe.
Yeah,
they open up all of them, then they culminate it into a Smash Brothers movie, because that's what the people want. The Funk came in and said Paper Bowser is my favorite video game character of all time. The Funk, of all time, Paper Bowser is your favorite video game character? What's up? What
I didn't say Bowser wasn't lovable. I said there's no redeeming values about him.
He was redeeming.
He's a villain. He's a villain.
Why is he a villain? He ain't a villain.
Because he burned down kingdoms.
Burning down kingdoms doesn't make you a villain.
Yes.
It makes you a man that's willing to do anything for the woman you love.
I got no beef about it. I thought Jack Black as Bowser was great,
Jack Black nailed it. I mean, most of the voice acting was great in it. So I thought Seth Rogen kind of phoned it in a little bit with Donkey Kong, but it wasn't bad. It's just that you have so many other good voice acting around you. Even Chris Evans. I like the fact they played with the Mario voice meme, the racist Italian plumber. It's me, Mario. And they made it a commercial. I thought that was really cute. Other than doing, they played into it,
and they had the song from the original cartoon in there. That was dope.
That was dope too. Yep.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
My friend and music composer Grant Kirkhope, he wrote the DK rap song that's in it, and they didn't credit him for it. They said
Oh,
Nintendo 60. They called it Nintendo
yeah, because
64.
they owned it, right?
Yeah, well, they own it, but they still credit everybody else.
Mm.
He's the one that's non-Japanese, which is really interesting. Like y'all should have gave him credit for that.
Mm.
So America cements Super Mario Brothers theme as part of the national history of the nation's history. It's one of the 25 songs that will be added to the National Registry recording registry this year, and the first video game song to ever be added. So Koji Kondo, guys, is in the American Registry of Songs, National History. That's dope. So Librarian of Congress Carla Hayden announced it on Wednesday.
Okay. I mean, I don't have much to add to that.
I mean, that's dope. It's surprising that's the first video game song. It's not surprising it's that song because that song is so iconic,
Mm-hmm.
but it took this long for it to get there.
You know, it's the Library of Congress. They probably didn't think songs and video games should be taken that seriously anyway.
Yeah.
Oh.
Other additional to the National Recording Registry this year is Mariah Carey's Stone Cold Christmas classic, All I Want for Christmas Is You. Daddy Yankee's absolute banger, Gasolina. And Madonna's Like a Virgin.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'm surprised that's not already there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That song's what, 40-something years old?
Yeah. I wonder if Prince's Bat Dance is there. They
I
got
wonder if Purple Rain and Beat It there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
if it took them that if it took that long to get like I'm a virgin, like that's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But again,
I want to dig through, like you said, I want to dig through that registry, see what's in the National Registry, and what qualifies a song to get into the National Registry.
yeah. And I guess it's like a bunch of old, old people that, they don't know.
Yeah, they know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Since since Super Mario Brothers is banging out so well, Sonic the Hedgehog has a spin-off series for Knuckles at Paramount Plus. So Knuckles pops up in the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie, sets cast including Adam Pally, Tika Sumner. So in addition to Idris Elba reprising the role of Knuckles from Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Variety has learned that Adam Pally, Happy Endings, the Mindy Project, is set to star in the series as well, and playing the role of Wade Whipple from the film franchise. So yeah, there's the Sonic the Hedgehog universe. This is so crazy that everything that if it does well, they create a whole universe for it. We're gonna do TV shows and movies now, and movies. They're like, fuck toys. Kids don't play with toys no more. We're gonna put it on a tablet. Anything that goes on a tablet. So the
Sonic
cast
is a live action. They're not.
it is live action.
They're
Yeah,
not anime.
yeah, it's live action. Is have you seen the Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
Yeah, I saw both of them.
Yeah, it's just like that, but a TV show.
Yeah.
So this is crazy. So it's gonna be Knuckles. They have Edie Patterson from the Righteous Gemstones, Julian Barrett from Mindhorn, Scott Muskie, so Don't Look Up, also known as Kid Cudi, Ellie Taylor from Ted Lasso, Rory McCann from Games of Thrones will be guest starring with Tika Sumner reprising the role of Maddie from the films.
I mean, I think we've talked about this before, either here or on Binge Worthy. We're living in a good time. Like a couple of years ago, like I would have said at the beginning of the pandemic in 2020, properties, live action, or even animated action movies based off of video games didn't really do well. They weren't taken seriously. Those things. Now, like we're kind of, I don't know if we're in the golden age, but we're definitely in an age where a lot of good video games are being adapted or are being adapted into different types of mediums.
Yeah, it is. Because now they have people that respect the mediums, sometimes straight from the developer themselves on this. It's the video game houses controlling a lot of this. Like it's PlayStation saying, we got PlayStation films. We got PlayStation films and television. Look, we did The Last of Us.
Right.
Look, we did Uncharted. Uncharted is like, it's iffy.
But still, like whatchamacallit? We got
The Witcher.
Arcane, The Witcher.
Yeah, adapted video game.
Yeah, Castlevania.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
well, Netflix leaned in all in on video games. They like Tekken, whatever, because those properties
Tekken, yeah.
have to say are a little bit cheaper to get to turn into animation or live action because video game houses are like, okay, you can use that. I just want a really good Ninja Gaiden a cartoon
Yeah, man.
now.
Well,
Or I'm waiting for From Software to say, "Hey, we're going to turn our stuff into live action or animation."
and we did Tekken, right? We did Tekken on Bingeworthy, the animated series that came out, and you know, it was a good show, you know.
Yep,
So
yep,
a lot of them out there. So if the content is good, keep making them.
yep,
Just make the content good, and it's got to stay in the hands of people that respect the IPs.
yep. On that note, let's go into crosstalk.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah,
What we got out there?
who we got? Who we got? Who we got out here?
Coming in the crosstalk. Chop it up before we head into Bingeworthy. Okay,
I know it.
Rakai's coming through.
Rakai, we got Rakai in here for crosstalk. What's up, Rakai?
Hello, Governor.
How you doing?
Doing just fine, mate.
Quick question.
Yeah.
You had to pick a video game right now to be made into a property. What video game would you pick? And what type of medium would you put it in? Animation, TV, film? What are you going to do? What would you do? Live action?
Right now, as much as I would love to see live action TV, like a series, because I think that's the best way to get the most out of it. No turning things like that into a movie. It's just too quick and you cut out too much. I don't know. I think you get more out of it if you turn it into an anime series. God of War.
God of War animation?
God of War would be awesome.
Don't they have a God of War coming out? I thought we talked about that a while ago.
It might be.
They may have. I think they do. I don't know what it is though.
I mean, God of War,
They're making it live action.
Assassin's Creed, not that god awful movie with Michael Fassbender. Ghost of Tsushima. Come on now.
Yo, the Funk said, I want to see Monkey Island animated series and give it to Lord and Miller. Monkey Island would be good. I think you should take a lot of the Telltale series and turn them into cartoons of some type.
Yeah. As much, you know what I would love to see.
Max Effects is at Amazon.
For adults only, give me a Grand Theft Auto series. Give me a GTA straight gangster, crazy, just nuts.
I'm like, how would that be any different from any other gangster series, though?
I don't know, but I mean, if you can follow along with it with the games and stuff, that would make it interesting. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah,
it's just like if you could give me something like, because I did not expect. I never even played the game, or I played it sparingly. When they gave me the Cyberpunk Edge Runners game, like that was amazing. That drove me back to the game. Yeah, so I mean, if they could do something fire like that before GTA 6 came out, man, come on now.
Yeah, that could work. I mean, because I'm like, what is GTA 6? It'd be an animated version of The Wire. That's basically give us an animated version of The Wire.
But not, I mean, it'd be, I don't know, between Miami Vice and Scarface or something, because GTA 6 is going back to Vice City.
Is it going back to Vice City back then or Vice City now?
Vice City now. Because the scans, the leaks that are supposedly, you know, authentic, supposedly legit, are real locales in Miami today.
Okay. That may be interesting. I think they should go. They should have done one. They should do it in DC. Like,
I mean, I get it why, but like, just why DC specifically?
Because DC hasn't been done, and DC is a very interesting city. The way it's mapped out, the roadways.
Not only that, it would be interesting gameplay and story wise from like the political angle too.
Political angle, yeah. You lean in on the political angle. Maybe you're a lobbyist. You're doing the street trade, and it's gone haywire. You got FBI, you got the CIA there,
and especially like in the last one, how you kind of like played two characters.
Played three.
Yeah, well, like in this one, like one of them, you're what I'm saying, like a hitman for senators and stuff like that for politicians.
Yep. One, you're a lobbyist
or whatever.
Another one, you may be one. You may be a lobbyist. One, you may be a hitman.
Oh
The
yeah,
next, you
you're
may be,
fixer.
and you may be one. You may be a Secret Service guy.
Oh, see,
And then you make a fourth person, like an aide to a politician, a really high
see,
level
that would be
politician.
hella interesting.
Yeah, and they show it, and they show a dollar bill rolled up, running a line of cocaine off a mirror.
And they show like a blue dress.
Blue dress in the background with a MAGA hat hanging over top of it.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Yep. On top of a contract with some oil spilled on it or something. They could have so much fun with DC if they
On
really
top of a pile of leaked emails, and let's see what else.
you know what I'm saying? See, DC would be a prime city for that. Because you can have even one and be like you're part of the consulate for another country, and you're all different characters, but they all have the same story.
Yeah.
Man, they should hire me at Rockstar to build this out. They should hire me at Rockstar tomorrow. You know?
Yes, one of the characters you play the security guard when a random group of people decide to storm the Capitol.
See, exactly.
I mean, it's stories for day. Yeah, it's stories for day.
Writes itself for the nation's capital.
Yeah. Okay.
All the monuments and stuff, and you driving around them and wrecking up into them and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
When you're a Secret Service
And
agent,
Chocolate City too.
Get off work and you just happen to stroll into an office at this little place called the Watergate, and
He's like selling drugs to politicians.
Yeah, but that's nothing though.
Yeah,
that's nothing though. That's called that's nothing though. That's called Tuesday. That's nothing.
You run into a politician. His nickname is Money Making Mitch. He's married to a Chinese overlord who ships drugs and women into the country.
Yeah, they're not part of the triads. No, nothing like that.
Nothing like that. Nothing like that. It writes itself.
She just happens to have a very successful import-export business.
Highly successful.
Highly.
Yep. Today we have a special day for you guys that are tuned in to us. We are actually going to do a makeup session for Bingeworthy. And what are we talking about, Randy? What are we talking about today?
We are talking about Netflix's Beef.
Netflix's Beef. So with that being said, we'll be back in like 10 minutes, you guys. So about 8:15, we'll be back come back on the show. Until then, we'll see you later. Peace.
Peace.
Yes,